If you've watched around 100 movies, watch this video to the end. Understand story structure, and you can make stories too. The movie we'll analyze together today is Taken. Download the Hero's Effort Structure Analyzing Taken for free in the comments section. Alright, let's start. The movie starts with a flashback. In the home video, only the wife and daughter are present. Here's our protagonist, Brian. He looks lonely at first glance. The prologue is over. Let's take a brief pause. From now on, we'll analyze the story structure. How should we summarize the prologue's content in a sentence? No need to overthink it. Brian is reminiscing alone about his daughter's childhood birthday party. However, Brian isn't present in the home video footage. When writing sentences, there are rules. You should state the subject of the action first, then describe the actions in the order they occurred, like B. Got it? Now, let's transfer this sentence to the hero's effort structure. This is the hero's effort structure, a table that helps you easily analyze stories. Act 1 of movies consists of 4 stages: ordinary world and values stage, inciting incident stage, ordinary effort stage, goal and obstacle stage. If you want to learn more about this table, please watch my first video later. For now, just follow along. We've placed the summarized sentences into the prologue stage. In the actual movie, this point occurs at 1 minute and 5 seconds. You can round the time to the nearest 5 seconds. Congratulations, you've filled the first cell of the structure table. Shall we continue?
Mr. Mills, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
You know it's the one all the pros use. Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Gwen Stefani.
Really? Where's Beyonce? Just kidding. I'll take it.
Brian is kind to others and can tell a joke. He thoughtfully wraps a gift and heads somewhere.
Hello, Brian.
Lenore?
His remarried ex-wife isn't thrilled to see Brian.
Just wanted to give Kim her present.
Dad!
Oh, my darling. Hello, my sweet. Happy birthday.
But his daughter is kind.
Karaoke machine?
Well, I figured she wants to be a singer.
When she was 12, Brian. We've moved on. I still want to be a singer. Just don't tell Mom.
You got it.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hey, Brian.
Sure?
You gonna join us for lunch?
No, thanks. I just wanted to be here to wish her a happy birthday.
Brian feels diminished as a father. The audience grows closer to the protagonist in scenes like this because they feel sympathy for him.
Hey!
As friends arrive, the flow of the story shifts. Now, let's pause here. The challenge in analyzing structure is determining where to draw the boundaries between sections. This is where the concept of stack comes in. What is a stack? Let's go back through the story. After the opening, A. Brian buys a karaoke machine and thoughtfully wraps it. B. He brings the gift to his daughter's birthday party. C. His remarried ex-wife is not thrilled, but his daughter Kim, who dreams of becoming a singer, warmly welcomes Brian. D. However, Kim is more excited about her stepfather's gift, leaving Brian feeling bittersweet. Let's combine A, B, C, D into one summary. Ultimately, A, B, C, D form a complete small story centered around the keyword, daughter's birthday. This basic unit of story that can be grouped together is called a stack. Stack isn't a widely used term yet. People call it different things, but we'll call it a stack. A stack can be a single scene or a combination of multiple scenes. A movie story progresses in units of stacks. Let's place the stack we just summarized into the hero's effort structure. I've placed it in the ordinary world and values stage. The ordinary world and values stage introduces the protagonist's daily life, personality, values, occupation, relationships with surrounding characters, and the circumstances of the era. We've filled in another stack on the structure table. Let's continue.
How's that going?
Okay, we had her birthday today. Can you believe my Kimmy's 17?
Does she appreciate the fact that you've given up your life in order to be closer to her?
What a life, huh?
Huh.
Hey, you remember when we were in Beirut after the chief disappeared? And Bry was in so deep with that crazy-ass sheikh from Hezbollah?
These are the scenes that introduce Brian's career to the audience. Yes, as expected, Brian was also a former Special Forces operative. It seems all retired men in America are Special Forces operatives.
My point is, we have an open space. Say the word, it's yours.
Who likes theirs rare? Good night, guys.
See you, Bri. We think what you're doing is a great thing, trying to make up for lost time with Kimmy. But tomorrow's job, right here, 4 hours work, $2,500 just for taking some pop diva to and from her concert. We're one short.
A singer. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like that's it?
Yeah. Tomorrow. Good night, guys.
Yeah.
That's right, he agreed, thinking it might help his daughter. There's a reason for all of the protagonist's actions.
Bernie, Casey, you're out here. I'll be up front. Bri, you're in the room.
Okay.
Let's go.
La 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 la.
Wow, it was beautiful.
Nice to meet you, Brian Mills.
He makes acquaintance with the singer.
You're on? Come on, let's go down, let's go.
Okay, guys.
Excuse me, miss. I know this isn't the right time, but I have a daughter who wants to be a singer and was wondering if you had any tips for her.
Yeah, I do. Tell her to pick another career.
It's strange to ask a singer who's about to go on stage such a question. Perhaps the screenwriters were aware of this, so they added, I know this isn't the right time. Why did they forcibly include that line and still had him ask the singer a question here? You'll understand the reason if you watch more of the movie.
Well, of course I met her. What do you think's starting her? Lunch, tomorrow? Sure. I know the place.
His daughter called.
She wants to have lunch.
Okay.
Just the two of us.
Well, all right, that's fantastic. See, there's progress. That's good. Who left that gate open? Right, get her out of here. Take the lead.
Go. Come on, drink some more.
Why is the singer attacked here? That's right, because Brian and she need a reason to become closer. It's a tired trick, but it always works.
It's okay.
Taken is easy to analyze in terms of structure, because its story is familiar and simple.
Casey? Yep. Rambo?
Mr. Mills, she'd like to see you.
How are you feeling?
So your daughter wants to be a singer?
Yep, since she was 5.
You know, it's not what everyone thinks it is. The first number is Gio, my vocal coach. If Gio clears her, he'll make sure she gets a shot.
Brian has a chance to regain his pride as a father.
Thank you.
No, Mr. Mills. Thank you.
He's waiting with the business card, hoping his daughter will like it.
There she is.
The story with Brian and the singer ends, and another story begins. This is where we should cut. Let's rewind a bit and look at the story. A. Brian makes acquaintance with the singer and asks for advice for his daughter. B. His daughter calls and says they'll meet tomorrow. C. He saves the singer from an overzealous fan. D. So, the singer gives Kim a chance to get a vocal test. E. Brian waits for his daughter, holding the business card. A must exist for E to be derived. They are intertwined by cause and effect. That's why he had no choice but to ask the question in A. The unnaturalness was compensated for with dialogue. Taken's composition is lean and economical. Let's summarize the stack from the scene where his friends show up. A small story centered around the keyword guarding a singer is complete. Again, this is a stack. When summarizing a stack, it shouldn't be too long, but it also shouldn't be too short. The core should be preserved so that the flow of the story can be imagined just by looking at the sentences later. It should contain the reasons for the characters' actions and convey the flow of their emotions. Let's put this stack into the hero's effort structure. We've filled another one. Okay, let's move on.
Hi.
So, Dad, guess what? You know my friend Amanda?
Yep.
Her cousins asked us to spend vacation with them in Paris. How cool is that?
Why do you want to go to Paris?
Dad, hello? The Louvre, the Impressionist Museum, the Picasso Museum.
And because you're under 18, you need my permission to leave the country.
Dad, please. I really, really want to go.
Just you and Amanda.
And her cousins.
Don't make a big deal out of this, Brian. Just sign the paper. What?
I'm not comfortable with this.
Dad.
I know the world, sweetie.
Dad, please.
I don't think a 17-year-old should be traveling alone.
I'm not going to be alone.
2 17-year-olds.
Amanda's 19.
Just sign the paper, Brian.
I'll think about it.
Come on, Brian. Everyone at this table knows what that means.
Hey, Kimmy. There's something else.
I don't want anything else.
Kim.
Kim gets rejected, so she immediately avoids the problem. Instead of sitting down calmly and asking her dad to reconsider, she runs out. She's a simple character allowed only in a popcorn movie.
Can't you sacrifice just a little this one time for your own daughter?
I would sacrifice anything for her.
Then what's your problem?
I'm not comfortable putting my daughter at risk.
Brian had hoped for the moment to hand over the business card, but it didn't happen. On the other hand, Kim had hoped to get permission for the trip, but that also didn't happen. Yes, a conflict arose between them.
She's coming.
Thanks. 3 conditions. I want the address and phone number of where you're staying.
Okay.
If you move, I want to know where and with whom you'll be staying.
Okay.
You call me when you land. You call me every night before you go to sleep.
Okay.
It's international. My number's programmed in.
Okay. Awesome.
I get to take you to the airport.
Okay.
Brian allows the trip because he loves his daughter. The conflict is resolved.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, I was a preventer, actually.
What did you prevent?
Bad things from happening.
So, it was a good job.
Yes, yep, it was.
Do you miss it?
I missed you more.
The father and daughter spend time getting to know each other more deeply. After the conflict, the relationship between the two characters becomes stronger. Again, the story progresses efficiently with no wasted scenes.
Dad, there's Amanda.
Go ahead, I'll get the bags. Lenore, do you know about this? She's not just going to Paris.
I know.
She lied to me.
Yes, because she can't be honest with you.
But once again, a conflict arises.
Your rules and conditions.
What is this?
It's U2's European tour dates. Stuart got her the tickets. We've arranged for her to stay in the best hotels.
Best hotels.
Listen, I know you moved here to build some sort of relationship with Kimmy, but you're not going to do that by smothering her. Let her live, or I promise you'll lose her.
This reminds the audience of the dangers of the trip again, increasing the story's tension. This conflict has not been resolved so much as it has subsided beneath the surface. A submerged conflict always awaits an opportunity to rise to the surface and explode. This conflict will ultimately lead to an event that shakes Brian's daily life.
Love you.
Anyway, Kim departs. Now the flow shifts to the story in Paris. We should cut here, right? Do you have a better sense now of where to divide the story? A small story centered around the keyword, allowing the trip, is complete. Let's put this stack into the hero's effort structure. Now we know. Brian has the value of paternal love, an upright and rigid personality, the ability of a former Special Forces operative, and a problem. He wants to be closer to his daughter, but is awkward. This is the ordinary world and values stage, which introduces the protagonist. The most important thing here is values, because the protagonist acts and makes choices based on their values. As seen in the structure table, the ordinary world and values stage is followed by the inciting incident. This means a shocking event occurs to Brian. Let's see if that's true.
Take some milk. One with the two of you.
Yes, please.
Yeah, great. Very nice.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
California.
Oh, I'm Peter.
Je m'appelle Amanda. This is Kim. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
You know, taxi here are so damn expensive. Want to share?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
perfect. Nice.
Thanks.
Flight 288 arrived in Paris Charles de Gaulle at 8 a.m. local time.
Nice address.
Oh yeah, thanks. It's actually my cousins, but they're in Madrid for the summer, so we have the whole place to ourselves. How cool is
Wow.
that? I didn't know that. It's Toby.
Hey, there is a party tonight at school. Want to come?
Sure, yeah.
Amanda, we don't even know him.
What is there to know? We saw it.
I come pick you up around 9.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, great. Your apartment?
It's the whole 5th floor, Hoffman.
Okay, see you tonight.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Yeah, 9 rue de la Pompe, 5th floor. 2 girls around 18.
In Paris, Kim and Amanda, excited, reveal their lodging to a stranger named Peter. I'm worried about Kim and Amanda. Let's put this stack into the hero's effort structure. I've attached it to the inciting incident stage. Let's continue.
What did I say? You were supposed to call me when you landed.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, of course, if I'd had the number where you were staying,
I would have just called there. What's the number?
Dad, they're in Spain. I didn't know, I swear.
To Spain. Kim,
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Oh my God, they got Amanda.
what?
What are you talking about? Kimmy, what's going on? Kim.
Dad, they took her.
All right, listen to me.
Oh God,
Did you meet anyone
On the plane.
no,
in the airport?
no. Yes, Peter.
Peter? Peter who? An American? Did he know where you were staying?
He took a cab with us. I'm scared.
I know you are. Stay focused, Kimmy. You have to hold it together. How many people are there? Be precise.
3, 4, I don't know.
Where are you?
I'm in the bathroom.
Go to the next bedroom. Get onto the bed. Now, the next part is very important. They're going to take you.
Leave the phone on the floor. Concentrate.
Shout out everything you see about them. Hair color,
Eye color, tall, short, scars.
anything you see, you understand? I don't know who you are. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Good luck.
Sam, it's me. You need a favor.
Brian grows anxious when Kim doesn't contact him. While on a call with Brian, Kim is kidnapped by intruders. Ultimately, it happened. Finally, the inciting incident of Kim's kidnapping has occurred. It feels contrived that Kim is kidnapped as soon as she arrives in Paris. However, more than 20 minutes had already passed since the movie began, so it couldn't be delayed any longer. The inciting incident usually occurs around the 15-minute mark, but it doesn't matter if it's earlier or later. You won't stand before a judge if you break that rule. The important thing is whether the tension interests are maintained until the inciting incident occurs. Taken succeeded in that.
She's been taken.
What are you talking about?
I got a call from her. There were people in the apartment, then she was taken.
Oh, God.
Is there something I should be doing?
I have a lease agreement with NetJet through your umbrella company in the Bahamas. Get me a plane to Paris. Sam, what have you got? She needs to hear it, Sam.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Sam.
Jobs in the West as maids and nannies. Once they'd smuggle them in, they'd addict them to drugs and turn them into prostitutes. Lately, however, they've decided that it's more economical just to kidnap traveling young women. Saves on transportation costs.
Not my little baby.
Based on what they know about the way these groups operate, our analyst says you have a 96-hour window from the time she was grabbed
To what?
to never finding her.
No.
Brian explains the situation to his ex-wife and gathers information about the kidnappers based on what Kim told him. After an event occurs, the protagonist does what they can immediately, what's most urgent, and what's easiest to solve the problem. Brian collected information about the kidnappers. This is the ordinary effort.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Brian departed for Paris with grim determination. Brian heads to Paris to rescue Kim. After gathering information, Brian sets off. For what? To rescue his daughter. This stage is where the protagonist's goal and the obstacles they must overcome are defined. Act 1 has ended. Now, let's summarize the content of Act 1 as a whole. The daughter is kidnapped, and the protagonist sets out to rescue her. It's not complicated. Then, let's examine the meaning of each stage. The meaning of the ordinary world and values stage is as follows. The protagonist holds the value of paternal love, and possesses the ability of a former special agent. By allowing his daughter's trip, the setup for the inciting incident is complete. This film has a relatively long setup phase. Next is the meaning of the inciting incident stage. The inciting incident occurs when the daughter is kidnapped, creating a crack in the protagonist's peaceful daily life. This time, it's the meaning of the ordinary effort stage. The protagonist makes the urgent effort needed to solve the problem, seeking help from Ally 1 to gather information. Finally, the goal and obstacles stage. The protagonist embraces a clear goal and obstacles, leading the ordinary world. Goal: rescue the daughter. Obstacles: kidnappers, 96 hours, deadline. Act 1 of every movie is the setup stage. It's the stage where the protagonist and their surrounding environment are set up, and the event the protagonist must solve is set up. After gathering information about the kidnappers, Brian sets out to rescue his daughter. Then, the subsequent story will lead to 1. The process of tracking his daughter's whereabouts, and 2. The moving moment of finally rescuing her. If Brian rescues his daughter as the audience wishes, it will be a comedy, offering the catharsis of poetic justice. And if he fails to rescue her, it will be a tragedy that delivers shock and a heavy message to the audience. This is a natural flow. The plot does not force things. It follows a natural progression. This concludes Act 1 of Taken. How is it? Do you see the structure now? Look at the whole forest rather than the individual trees, like a bird flying in the sky. Unfortunately, due to copyright issues, I cannot produce videos for Act 2 and Act 3. For the rest, please try analyzing them yourself using the method we've practiced together. You can download the structure table analyzing Taken for free from the comment section. If you liked the video, please subscribe and like, and recommend it to your friends. See you next time.